I don't think you would have told that joke if Ali Wong was here.
I would to John Mayer.
Yeah, but he's not Asian.
That's to tell what
You're
somebody else
right.
is or
I don't know.
isn't
Oh, yeah, you're right.
isn't
I have
fair.
no idea. Like I didn't see his 21andMe, but
23 in me, right?
whatever it is.
I guess it's probably 2 less for you because of your missing chromosomes.
That's a good one.
Scoot doo, blabbity blue, scoop dee. Oh yeah.
Where am I at? In this brown
couch.
Oh, the couch.
You're the couch. Want a drink?
No, it's okay.
All right, I'm gonna get myself a water and
Yeah, I mean,
you want some gummy vitamins? They taste good.
No, thank you.
You sure?
I don't know. Please.
They're good.
Put it out there then.
Are you gonna eat them?
Yeah, sure.
They're like candy.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah. Can I just leave it there for a sec?
Yeah.
Maybe a candle. It smells like you in here.
It's it's funny that you say that
because
last time you had an issue with the smell too, and right when you walked in, even outside you reek of cigarettes. Like you smell very, very bad. But I didn't say anything because I know you didn't want the energy to start that. I didn't want the energy to start that. I really like
okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I love it because it feels like you have a resentment that's just kind of there and it comes out.
No, I just
kind of like a rumbling volcano, and it's like it's crazy. My bad, dude.
You're bad for what?
Because I wanted to come in here all positive and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I didn't talk about how much you smelled. But when you brought it up,
That's true.
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Sorry, I
And
apologize.
it smells really bad. It's like not like body odor, like cigarettes. Like it's 2024 and people don't smoke cigarettes anymore, But okay.
Well, let's start over because I feel like it came in with a negative
Of
vibe.
course you did. But I mean, this is your 4th time here. You're gonna come in happy? What are you doing? You don't like when things smell clean? Do you need me to put like fart over you so you feel more comfortable?
Well, that's negative. I'm just waiting for you to start, really. I'm not fully awake yet. I woke up late. That's why. I woke up at like 1:30, 1:40, and I got panicked because I'm like, I got to be at Rick's. And then that's why my voice is so deep, like Barry White. Hey, baby.
You do sound a little bit like Barry White.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Why'd you suck on my nipple? Why'd you suck on my... baby. You suck on my nipple, baby.
Hey, a huge thanks to our sponsor,
Liquid Death.
Do you know what liquid death is?
Yeah, of course, dude. It's a huge beer.
No. Iris, will you tell your daddy what it is?
They make water spring water.
That's right. They make mountain spring water. Do you know what else they make?
Low sugar soda and low sugar iced tea.
Go to liquiddeath.com/TYSO to check out their healthy, infinitely recyclable beverages.
And find your closest retailer. And I'm glad this is water. Otherwise, I'd be giving my daughter beer.
That's liquiddeath.com/TYSO.
Get in the game!
liquiddeath.com/TYSO. This episode is sponsored by
Magic Mind.
Magic Mind.
Magic Mind.
I turned you on to Magic Mind a few months ago, didn't I?
Do you remember how cranky I used to be in the morning? Now I'm Mr. Morning, thanks to you turning me on to that stuff.
Yes.
Are you ready to experience the magic? Get 20% off Magic Mind at magicmind.com/TYSO and use promo code TYSO20.
That's 20% off by going to magicmind.com/TYSO.
And use promo code TYSO20. Vancouver, June 5th. Chicago, August 3rd. You interested in seeing me do stand-up?
You fucking better be, guys. I said that homeward. Sorry, Iris. But you should go see him.
Go to punchup.live/Rick Glassman for tickets and also to sign up for my mailing list with no spam just to find out when I'll be in your city.
Yay.
I mean, can we get going or no?
Sure.
All right.
I was waiting for you to eat your vitamins.
No, I'm gonna take it like a little bit of a time because I like when vitamins hit my body gradually.
That's why you should maybe have one now.
Okay, you're right.
Oh, no. Yeah. No. No.
You can't hear it.
Yeah, I can. My headphones aren't on and I can. Everyone can. Although we're going to isolate your audio for that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a loud chew.
Yeah, but it's more ASMR though. I don't chew like aggressively. I chew like people fall asleep when I chew.
When you chew or when they're watching your podcast? Theme music.
Scoot doo. Blah.
I mean, I'm trying to be positive, and there's a little bit of like
Oh, it's just jokes.
there's conflict.
Like in my head, I think of jokes and I don't always say them. For example, when you said positive, I was thinking, oh, he's positive. But like I didn't say
It's
it.
really good.
Thank you.
It's really good. So, thank you for having me on again. I want to come in positive. I love you a lot.
You mean a lot or a long time?
I'm trying to switch that.
What do you mean?
Well, when people say love you long time, whatever.
Right.
Is that the joke?
No, we've known each other for a while.
Yeah. I'm trying to because I've never heard an Asian say that.
You've also said that Asian people don't take their shoes off.
Well, I come in and I forgot about the shoe thing, right? First of all, I'm Asian and we don't even do that.
Who's we?
The Asians.
Yeah, you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't have said.
No, but just
Yeah.
So, like, maybe the Asians you hang out with are not.
Culturally, in probably Asia, they do, but not in LA. Some do, some don't. And scene. My point is thank you for having me on. And it's funny and it's great and it's enlightening and I love it. I love that when I go on the road, people have me sign your cards. And it's and I always go, like, if I'm in like
Tucson.
No, I don't want that one. If I'm in
Bridgerton.
Yeah, but yeah, I like that. Middle Earth. No, Hogwarts. Okay. I'm at Hogwarts. And every year I sign up and they deny me. I can't get into that school.
You have to run into the wall.
Oh shit, that's why.
I've been to that wall.
I'm at the subway or the train station.
Yeah.
And I see I don't know what pillar to go through.
I think it's 3.5. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. I always go to 3 or 2, whatever. And then one time I did it and then that's why my face is so flat.
I never noticed your face was flat.
Yeah, I hit it too hard. It was the wrong pillar.
But you were saying that whenever you go to Bridgerton, people sign the cards and it makes you think of me.
I wasn't saying that.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something like, how does this sound? How am I sounding?
You sound great. You seem deep. You seem real deep. Anyway, yeah, so wherever I'm at, it doesn't even matter where it is, but people go, hey, you sign this card? And I go, oh, Rick. Wow, he's getting out there in the world.
What does that mean? I'm getting out there. You always say that kind of stuff. You've been saying that for years. You've been saying for years, like
you're doing it again. I'm trying to. I love you, and
I just don't know what's authentic. It doesn't feel authentic.
So much. I love you so much, and I just want to come here and just be positive, and then I can just move on.
I would love that.
Stop doing that.
Every time you say positive,
will you stop doing that with the paw? It's not even like a hi. It's more of a Hitlerly thing.
You have a lot of issues. It feels like against Asian culture. The shoe stuff,
so
the love you long time.
Wrong.
This makes you think of Hitler? Instead of it makes you think of your mom or your dad?
Yeah, it's more like, you know what I mean?
Is it peak? It sounds like it's peaking, but it's not.
Fucking man.
Hello. Doesn't it sound bad? Is it my headphones?
I love Soul Boom.
Yeah.
That book?
Yeah. Did you read it or listen to it? Or are you just saying you like Rainn Wilson?
I did this podcast.
Right. You didn't read it.
I read it. Audiobook.
Yeah. I know you are, but I did.
Did I do that?
I did listen, and I liked it.
The audiobook?
Yeah. I don't read books. Those are all books of people who have been on my podcast, and I've listened to the audio.
You're a
book.
liar. Our source is
Yes, he did.
And Will Smith, you are lying.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you were on my podcast, you were saying you had those 2 guests.
I have
Stop.
Okay. You want to get into negativity then? Because
I'm not being
you
negative.
don't know what type
of
of jokes I have and what type of setups I have for stuff, but things are real, and I have not been lying.
I gotta take another vitamin, I think.
There's a sound that's happening on this that I'm just not liking.
I just think maybe hello. They're good, right?
They're pretty good. They still do taste like vitamins still a little bit. There's like a little vitamin-y, aftertaste to it. But when you initially take it, you're like, oh, this is like a traditional gummy that you get at the airport or whatever, or a fair. But then,
Do you get gummies at the fair?
yeah. But then
Really?
the aftertaste, there's a little vitamin kind of aftertaste.
Letting you know that you've done something good.
Maybe. Anyway, what's up? If you do that again, I might just leave because it's just kind of driving me crazy.
If so, then we will just put this as a Patreon episode because it's so short.
Okay. Well, my parents are short, and you do a lot of short jokes.
I wasn't doing a short joke.
Yeah, you were.
But I did bring one of your parents.
Yeah. Has that always been there or?
For a while.
Okay.
I've had it for a long time. It was up there for a while, but I've had it for years.
Like if Ali Wong or Ronnie Chang did this, would you do the hand thing or no?
I do it all the time. Every time I do
If those two did it, would you do the hand thing?
every time I do a Helix commercial, they say this is our best offer yet and it won't last long with Helix Sleep. Something better sleep starts now.
Yeah.
I don't say better sleep starts now. I say better sleep starts meow. And I do that. And people fucking love it, dude.
Yeah.
Almost as much as they love the mattress.
You know what? Yeah. Can I say something?
Yes.
I love Helix. But also, I'm trying to take myself out of this, and I'm watching it on YouTube, and I see the hand thing. You know what? You're right.
Yeah, of course.
Very good.
I've gotten into props a lot on stage.
You've
as well.
always been prop guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither do I. But let me see. What are you doing?
Always have props with me, because when you're waiting for other people to give you props, it doesn't practice self-love and acceptance. I give myself props, literally and figuratively. Good joke. Like that. So
Yeah. So how's your year been?
Fine. Why?
What are you doing?
This one?
No, I said, how's your year been?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Your ear.
That's what you said.
Uh-huh.
Swipe back.
How's your ear been?
Swipe back with me like this. Go like this. Go like this. 3, 2.
I can't. I won't.
My ear's been good. And my year's been good.
Are you lonely?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It's been a lonely year for me. And it's sad. But you know what? I've learned a lot. You know, there's a movie I just saw called Perfect Days. Have you heard of it? Have you heard of Wim Wenders? You ever see a movie called Paris, Texas? Okay, well, forget it then. Well, there's a movie called Perfect Days that Wim Wenders, he's an old guy now, master filmmaker. And Paris, Texas is one of my favorite movies of all time. But, you know, I saw his new movie, and it's about a Japanese man who's a toilet cleaner. I know. But
He's
it's
probably really good at it.
You know, he's very good. He's also very mindful about what he does for a living. Like, he finds joy in his job, right? And he also finds joy in everyday kind of moments. You know what I mean? Like, you know, looking at the trees and the way. I'll keep going, right?
Yeah.
And you know, we get so wrapped up into our careers and what things are happening, and you know what I mean. And we compare ourselves to other people. It can't be real when you're doing that, though. Like, I'm trying to like pitch this, you know, saw this amazing movie.
You can't tell me about the movie when I'm.
Yeah, it's true. So, so
Maybe take another vitamin.
It just shows. I mean, he has a relationship with his knees and this and that, but it's like mindfulness. It's like a movie about mindfulness and about like living in the moment and just finding the simple joys in everyday activity.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That's not what that is. That's not what that is. You're doing that as a fucking joke. And as a fucking,
yes,
yeah.
for joy.
No, it's not for
Not
joy,
for
dude.
not to be
It's
mean.
to fucking irritate me, and that's why you fucking do that shit, dude.
You know, it's funny.
I'm trying to be fucking cool and nice and mindful. I came here, I called you, I was like, I'm gonna be a little late and stuff like that. I couldn't wait to do it.
Do you think there's something about you being lonely and liking movies so much? Where is there some type of a metaphor with how much you like images to be projected onto a screen and how much you project your emotions and your feelings and other people's intentions onto others? You are turning other people into a movie through your own projections. This is fun for me. I'm just trying to find joy, and I would love to share it with you.
And I'd love
to share it with you.
appreciate that, Rick.
Right
but
meow.
I appreciate that, Rick. But I bet you money if that you had like a white guy here, that you wouldn't be constantly doing the hand thing.
I play with this thing all the time.
Not so you're saying that if you had like Machine Gun Kelly here,
Yeah.
you would do the
If
or John Mayer, you would do the fucking.
if there was a reason.
What's the reason that you're doing it for me then?
Earlier, I did it because it was just like saying hello. And because you called such attention to it, a game has been established. Bobby, you have to understand how this works.
I do.
That's why you're getting so irritated. You're playing your own irritated game that's coming from truth because you're lonely. Now, let's talk about that. Maybe this bothers you so much because you realize how less lonely you'd be if you had a pet.
I have 3 cats. That's not okay.
It's not what?
It's not a real cat. I was just like a porcelain statue or whatever of a cat. Beautiful cat though.
I know.
Yeah. Why don't you have an animal?
I've been really thinking about it. I want to get a doggy. Or should I say, oh, when you get your doggy? I want to come home to a little doggy or bring a doggy home.
Now, would your OCD and your little germ phobia?
I'd be okay. I've had dogs in the house, and for whatever, here's an analogy. When people chew, oh no. It's horrible. But when I hear a dog eating a carrot or something, and it's so loud, it's so cute. There's something about a dog where you're just like, it's okay. I have a dog here, and it runs around. We wipe the dog's paws before it comes in. And then once I wipe the dog's paws, go walk wherever, do whatever, jump wherever. You know, they're eating stuff, and it's getting the carpet wet with its saliva. It's licking stuff. There's crumbs.
You've never owned a dog.
I've dated people with dogs.
You've never owned a dog.
No,
exactly.
I haven't. But
you sound like a man that's never owned a dog.
But I've had a dog at my place for over a month.
I've been like
for over a month. We're talking about OCD here. We're talking about if I'm okay with you've been here for 20 minutes, you know, and I'm watching. I'm making sure everything's okay. With a dog here, run around the house, make yourself at home. And you could do it right meow or later. I'm saying when I've had an animal here for a long time, it doesn't really trigger my OCD the same way because I have this type of love for it. And it also helps me get out of my head because I'm like, I think it would be really healthy for me.
You know how when you give me a pound, and you go, can you pound with your right hand? Because I did it with my left.
Yeah.
And you said that I obliged.
Good word. What are you upset about now?
But I have OCD with cat hands like that. If you do it, it bothers me.
So what you're doing is lying, right?
I'm not lying. No, I really have always had one. Thank you. Because when I was a little kid, there was a gigantic one of those. It was
your mom. Does it look like your mom?
Yeah. Yeah, it was my mom. And
Maybe every morning she look like your mom like this.
Every morning she would go.
I'm
every
Bobby
morning she would
Ma.
go like this. Good morning, but she would hit my face.
Right. You grew up with abusive parents.
Yeah. So that's what that does.
You grew up in a dark place.
In a light, dark place.
And so then so what happened was I drank early. So when I moved to San Diego, when I was in middle school, I would get drunk and I would just suck guys' dicks. You know? So.
Yeah. It's been a dark, dark time.
Bobby, you go on podcasts sometimes,
dark,
and then like you don't go on podcasts sometimes.
Yeah.
Now you're doing podcasts sometimes. You just get really drained because you do so many.
What, do I seem like I'm drained right now?
You just seem like.
No, I'm into it.
But I'm saying when you stop doing them, do you get drained? Do you need to like stop doing them for a little bit?
I need time to like recharge.
Ah!
That didn't do anything.
I could tell.
Yeah. It wasn't scary. It's expected out of you. Those types of, you know what I mean, scare pranks or whatever. Very Ellen you just did. Very Ellen. Very hacky.
I don't like to talk bad about other people.
We'll just bleep that word out.
Nope.
Yeah, bleep out hacky.
I'm fine, but I'm keeping that one in.
Okay. But no, I've been drained, but are you lonely?
Mm-hmm.
You are.
Not always.
I wish you would get a dog. And that'd be fun.
Why, are you hungry?
It's so funny about that.
I do too. I think it's very hacky. It's very hacky.
Can I address that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you would have told that joke if Ali Wong was here.
I would to John Mayer.
Yeah, but he's not Asian.
That's to tell what somebody else
right,
is or
I don't
isn't.
know. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Isn't
I have no
fair.
idea. Like I didn't see his 21andMe, but
23 in me, right?
whatever it is.
I guess it's probably 2 less for you because of your missing chromosomes.
That's a good one. So anyway,
would you ever do a roast, like one of those roasts that they do for Netflix?
it's funny when you did you see the Tom Brady one?
Yeah, I watched it live.
It's pretty good. You were there?
No, but Nikki has become, like, over the past year or so, like one of my favorite people. We've become a lot closer.
I love her.
And did some similar. We were on the same shows leading up to it, and I watched her like practice. I saw a few that I thought were so funny. She didn't end up doing, but I was just like watching.
Yeah, I saw her do it too, like at clubs and stuff. Watching it, and they were so good.
So when I watched it live, I was like rooting for. I would have anyway, but I also felt like, I've been watching the behind the scenes, and she just demolished, and I just felt like part of it, not like I contributed, but part of it, like I felt invested into it, and. I'm watching those things and I'm like, it's a very particular skill set. There's 2 different skill sets. There's the joke writing of it, and then there's the performance of it. It's not quite stand up, although it is. It's a different thing, and she's so good at both of them. But like I was thinking, would I do it? And I would have very certain ways I would do it. Like I would do it very much the way I would do it, and. I don't know, and I wouldn't do it to anybody. I wouldn't do it to anybody.
Okay, so this is the roast. Netflix presents the roast for nobody. Rick Glassman, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying if it were a roast, there are some people I'd be like, yeah, I'm down to roast that person. Or some people.
You would roast me. I know you would roast me.
Yeah, I'd be down to roast you.
Yeah.
Roasting somebody that you know.
Well, obviously. Obviously. It's like a butterfly when I say it.
That's what I thought I saw.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's not my thing, but I also it's like to be up there and to do, it feels like competition, and that's fun.
You see, I've never been asked to do one. That's why I've never done one. I think I could do it. I just never been asked to do one.
Have you ever done them, like the roast battles, like the non-televised ones, like at the Comedy Store or wherever?
No one's ever asked me. Have they asked you?
I've done a fair amount. Those ones.
Yeah. I've never done one.
I'm actually about to go to Chicago. I'm playing the Den August 3rd.
Go see it.
Yeah, check it out. But they hit me up, whatever. I think it's Zany's. They do a roast there a couple of days before, and I don't know if I'll be in town or not. But they asked me to do it, and I was like, I forgot about those. I think I like doing those.
Did you get writers, or do you write them yourself?
Well, I've never done it televised. I've only done it.
But even locally, do you do it?
No, I don't even know who's going to be there until I get there. I haven't been I was a judge. I did the judging of the roast.
Yeah, I've judged them.
That's all I meant. It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's not the same performance, but I'm saying that same energy of just like.
Yeah, I've done that. What I'm saying is that roasting is different, where you have to write.
Yes, correct.
You know who you're competing
I've never
against.
done that.
Well, then what?
What about what just happened? I understand there's some confusion, but what actually made you mad? Why are you mad right now?
Well, I used to be a cook. Yeah, and then you go, oh, and then you're like, yeah, I've done it at home.
There's a misunderstanding. Yeah. Are you okay?
I have to start over, I think.
You know what? I need to find you a couple of chromosomes.
When you say that joke, that's the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that I look like I have Down syndrome?
No.
What are you saying then? I want to know. I want to get behind the joke, and I want to be able to laugh. When you say that,
do you mean to get in front of the joke and laugh?
Whatever.
Because you're already behind the joke. You're behind it and under it. Right?
Yeah. Anyway, what is that joke?
Why did you laugh the first time I said it?
Because I thought it was a little slight slam. What's going on? Okay, hold on.
Yep. You could start it over if you want. What would you do though? Would you do anything different if we started over? Because I know you like to start over. I also am into it, but I just don't think anything would be different.
Like, remember the first time you did TigerBelly, where you were like, you had like a plan in mind?
No.
Okay.
First time I did TigerBelly.
You bought gifts.
Yeah.
I felt like you had a plan in mind. Like, I'm going to do it this way. It was Jeremiah. Jeremiah Watkins. It wasn't you. I get you guys mixed up.
Yeah. I get you and John Mayer mixed up sometimes.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
All right.
For who?
For both of us.
Do you think it's a good thing for him? Do you think he likes that people sometimes think he's Bobby Lee?
Well, he sent me a text during my birthday, so I just think he likes me.
Did you respond?
I did.
How many followers does somebody have to have for you to write them back?
I write everyone back. I've not written you back.
No, I'm not. I want to read it all the way through. This is October 28th.
2 days later.
Yeah. I have not returned any of those, by
course.
the way. Right. No response from me.
Right.
Here's another one from you. No
When?
response. November
that's like-
November 5th now. No response from me.
Jeez.
November 21st. Right? What? You just do a handshake. You know what I mean? December 8th. No response by me. December 18th.
I'm feeling really
December 18th. Hey, Bobby. January 7th.
Next year?
Nothing.
Yeah.
January 15th. Literally nothing. No response. I feel so shitty. I feel bad. But I'm going to keep reading.
Yeah.
January 21st. March 7th. March 8th. It just keeps going and going and
Hey,
going.
listen, Rick.
You sent me photos of us. You sent photos of us together.
Very sweet.
So I want to apologize real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So, by reading that, no, honestly, put your phone down.
If you gave me a birthday text,
Oh my God. Is that what it looks like when you're getting blown?
it hurts when I get blown. Oh my God. Okay. You know what I've been doing lately? Try this. Try this at home, everybody. When you orgasm with a partner, don't make any noise and just look them right in the eyes. It's so good. I do this. And they kind of go, oh, what's going on?
Are they people looking at you when they're fucking you? I'm being serious. Like, do they like to look at you?
Dude, that's the meanest thing I've ever heard. Oh my God, that was so good.
What do you think?
That's so fucking mean. It's so mean that I'm like, touche, dude. Like, my hat's off. Very good. Fuck you.
If you took your hat off, maybe it would not be touche, but
All right,
a
listen.
toupee.
They have looked at me.
They have.
This has happened. This has happened. Where they look at me and they kind of laugh a little.
Right. Well, because you're
fine.
coming like this.
No, even before. Even before. Like, I'll be like kind of doing a move, right? And they'll look at me and they go,
Right.
do they laugh at you?
No.
Do they turn away every once in a while?
When I'm coming or when they're coming?
Not just before, not the coming part.
I mean, yeah, we look away. You turn around. You're not always looking somebody in the
But
face.
is there like a nod that you do? Like, very good, my lady.
Usually, like if I'm having sex with somebody from the back, and if I'm liking it, and they look back like this, I'll typically go like this.
That's so weird. That is so fucking weird. No, I would like. Let me just imagine that.
Okay.
I'm right, and I turn around, and you give me.
So let me
thumbs
show
up.
you.
Okay. Well, no. Let's not. I'll just do it from here.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
Okay. I'll just like this. Right.
Yeah.
And then you're like, and then I go.
Let me inject you.
I worked out today. I started working out
Okay,
again recently.
Okay, enough.
Haven't eaten is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Either have I. And I'm not going out to eat after this with you.
Do you think
I know where you would go. You would say, let's go. Your favorite place.
No,
Mendocino Farms. Every time I go to Mendocino Farms, the one because we live by each other, right? I dread that you're there.
every time I take a shit, I think of you. I take a shit more than you go to Mendocino Farms, so you owe me.
Okay, a sandwich?
No.
Oh. Okay. I got you. Good job. I got it.
You want to start over?
No, I think this is great. How is it going so far? Is it bad or good?
I never know.
I know, but when you and I do, it's always weird like this.
You know, you say that, but do you think?
Oh my God, it's insane.
Do you think that
Like
it's
when
like
other
that with
people come,
everybody?
like let's say I'm Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Okay, do your Jean-Claude Van Damme
No,
impression.
forget it. I don't want to do that. Let me do an impression that I think I can do.
Who? Matt Damon?
Hey man,
Good.
pretty good.
Come on in as Matt Damon.
Yo, yeah man, hey man, what are you doing?
Come on in as Matt Damon.
I'm already sat down. I'm Matt Damon.
All right, Matt. Oh,
Here I am, man. What's up, man?
Hey, Matt.
I'm from Boston.
I could tell from your accent.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, man. What are you doing? Can I talk about my new movie?
Yeah.
Mars 2. I go back.
Yeah?
Yeah, I go back. You know, the last time I survived on the Mars, I came back to Earth.
You made potatoes out of your poop.
Yeah, that's right. But then I decided to go back, and the same thing happens. But this time, Ben's there.
The character? Like he's playing a character?
What do you mean?
Ben Affleck is playing a character in the new Mars movie?
No, Ben folds.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many?
He folds he does origami.
But I'm saying how many times?
How many times what?
Does he fold? Ben fold
5.
5.
5.
Okay.
Ben folds 5. Do you like Ben folds 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I got into Ben folds when I got into Sarah Bareilles,
I love her too.
which and Sean
But those- but
Stockman
but can I say
from the
something?
show,
Okay.
some a cappella show. I'm forgetting the name of it. We'll put up a picture. But it was like 2012 or so, and it was this a cappella competition show. And Sean Stockman, I was always a fan of Boyz II Men. He was the only one I knew. And since then, I've become such a fan. And I saw Sarah Bareilles live in London.
Ooh.
I saw a Waitress.
I like that. There's one of those songs from Waitress I like.
It's not one of them.
Yeah. And then there's a little brown Mexican kid that does it on AGT. I don't know.
Yes.
He kills it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song.
Yeah, he's
I
really
love that
good. And
song.
I forward that performance to some people.
Yeah. And he's committed. You know,
She Used to Be Mine is the name of the song.
Yeah. It's so funny when like I see kids performers on like talent shows like that, right?
Mhm. And you get into it?
No, what I love, I like watching any kind of audition show
Mhm.
where anyone's auditioning, like whether it be American Idol, and I love when they overcome fear. Oh my God. When I say come, it wasn't, no, dude. It's like a squirt in your eyes or something. Dude, this is fucking crazy, this podcast. It's just insane. I can't even get into I go here and it's like, I can't even use a common word because it's like, everything's like, you just
Well, you're
taken
just
out of
getting
context.
excited
and
from
stuff.
thinking about the little kids.
No, that's not what I was saying, dude. I'm just saying that like when I see people overcome fear and that, you know what I mean? Because they're nervous when they do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they hit a home run, it's
Yeah.
just like, I just love seeing that because it's like,
Yeah, I love the audition rounds of American Idol for that reason.
Yeah,
I
me too.
also love Shark Tank for many reasons, that being one of them. You're seeing these people coming in like nervous and wanting
Yeah.
help, and then
Yeah.
sometimes they get it.
yeah. And they, even when like, there was this one girl on American Idol, she came
This
on.
season?
No, was it like 5 seasons ago? She came on and she sang a killer song. I forgot what it was, but she goes, she was obviously super nervous.
Right.
Like even when she was talking, like, and then when they go, okay, are you ready? She closed her eyes, went down, and she's visually nervous. And when she's singing, she's nervous, but she's committing. You can see that her lips shaking, your eye, you know what I mean? And throughout that whole competition, she was nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But even during nervousness, if you commit, right, and you go for it, sometimes it works.
I feel this way about when you're nervous going on stage. Just be nervous then.
Yeah.
Too much is taken away from trying to hide the nerves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly. Last night I was nervous.
Where?
Last night I was nervous. So Nick Thune asked me to do his buddy owns, and I think his wife maybe, his wife owns a new non-alcoholic bar in Chinatown.
Like a lemonade stand.
Yeah, but it's a bar. It's not a lemonade stand. What are you talking about?
It's non-alcoholic beer, or they have sodas and stuff?
They probably have like, mocktails, for instance. But anyway,
Do you
because
know the name of it, so we could give it a nice little plug?
yeah, I mean,
We'll put it up. We'll put it up here.
no, I'm going to look it up now.
Okay. So you might be wondering, what exactly is liquid death?
Well, it looks like some sort of a crazy beer or one of those newfangled energy drinks, but I guess it's not.
Yeah, I've seen my coworkers crack open a tall boy at like 9 a.m. I'm like, what?
My classmates crack them open too.
But Iris, I'm confused. What exactly is that?
It's a really healthy
It's a really healthy what?
beverage brand.
That's right.
So what do they make, like mountain spring water?
Yes, and low sugar soda.
And don't forget, low sugar iced teas too.
Right here, dude. That's what this one is.
What do you like about it?
It's no, cover your ears. It's
Iris,
no
cover your ears.
It's no bullshit. It's the real deal, pure water. None of the big pharma like toxins.
Right, no big pharma water.
Right.
What would you say if I were to tell you both that you could get free shipping of Liquid Death's mountain water, flavored sparkling, and iced tea 8-packs with Amazon Prime, or grab a can or a case at your local 7-Eleven, Target, Walmart, Whole Foods, or on Instacart? Go to liquiddeath.com/TYSO to check out their healthy
Infinitely recyclable beverages.
and find your closest retailer. That's liquiddeath.com/TYSO. Liquiddeath.com/TYSO. Thank you to our sponsor, Magic Mind. And also, thank you for sending me a good amount of Magic Mind so I could try it out and give my friends some. Have you finished your box? I think I've given you 2 boxes now.
Yeah, I'm finishing up box 2.
I am pretty sensitive to caffeine. What I love about these is
Diarrhea.
so I take these as pre-workouts now. I take them before podcasts sometimes too, and like recording commercials when it's like, I don't know if I have the most energy, but I don't want to like get ripped up.
Right.
I take these things and I just feel like good.
I am not a morning person. It used to take me like an hour to get her ready for school. I hate take them in the morning, and she's out the door. What'd you say? Like 20 minutes? Remember, you were the first one there yesterday. Remember, you say yes.
Yeah.
Give them a try. If you're not into it, then they will give you your money back. How many questions do you think that they're going to ask first?
Probably 7.
No questions asked. Ready to experience the magic? Get 20% off Magic Mind at magicmind.com/TYSO and use promo code TYSO20.
Magic.
That's 20% off at magicmind.com/TYSO, and don't forget to use promo code TYSO20. Whoa, Rick and Goblin is now on a shirt? How cool is this?
That's got to be $95, $100.
Yep, I'm selling them for $95 to $100 on my website. Now, you could go to rickglassman.com/store. Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. It says it's $40.
You got to be losing. You got to be taking a bath on that. You got to be taking a bath.
There's 4 different colors. This artwork is fantastic. Shout out to Scott Hepburn. We'll put his Instagram handle up here. Marvel illustrator who made these. And also, if you're interested in these types of cards, head on over to TYSOcards.com.
But those are limited, so that has to be like what, $600?
They're about $600, but I haven't checked. I guess you might have to go to the website to check for sure. But they're around $500-600
About $500 or
$600.
$600. Yeah,
that's right.
It's called Stay Zero Proof.
Stay Zero Proof.
Yeah. It's in Chinatown.
Nice.
And it was like it's kind of like it seemed like a hipster alt room.
Right.
Like I feel like you thrive in those type of environments.
Why do people think I'm alt? Not that I am or I'm not. What does that mean? Why? Because I do stuff
I'll get back to that after I'm done with this. Okay. So just put a pin in it. Okay. So Nick, I'm sober, but I can't. I'm sober. It was kind of a sober show, but the lineup was insane. It was like, but it was also not a club lineup.
Who?
Well, for me, the people like Joe Mandy, love him. Nick, Rory Scovel.
Just did a show with him the other day, and not that I didn't know, but I was reminded, man, Rory Scovel is just unbelievably funny.
Honestly, with him, he's got everything. Mm-hmm. He's kind. Mm-hmm. He's a great actor, and what a stand-up. I mean,
it's
yeah.
I've always thought so. He did mine at the beginning of the pandemic.
Todd Barry was on it too.
Like Todd Barry very much.
And so we were in this tiny green room, and I get nervous on Todd Barry. There's a couple of guys. Him.
Is it because he's been doing it longer than you?
There's a couple. I've always been a fan. So there was him, and there's another guy named Dana Gould.
Of course.
So every time I see Todd or Dana, I always like go, "Hey, I'm really nervous."
Does it make you feel like a kid? Like you're?
I tell him I'm a huge fan, and I don't know why I'm nervous right now, but I'm super nervous in front of you. I'm honest about it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, and I was sitting there, and I was sitting next to Beth Stelling, and I go, I'm super nervous. She goes, I get it. She goes, when
Nervous about because you're in front of these comedians or the audience or that they're
yeah,
going to watch
because it
you?
had like a hipster, like it was, there's no stage. So actually it's just a ground floor show.
Right. You know, it's funny that you say that
What?
because Rory wrote on a show called Ground Floor. The Bill Lawrence show. Hey, Bill.
Bill doesn't like me. Anyway,
What were your nerves for? Were your nerves for the audience or for the comedians you look up to watching you
because
perform?
I'm usually doing in front of, I'm doing shows with club comics.
Uh-huh.
There's a difference if everyone wants to know the difference.
Go ahead.
Well, the club comics are like kind of like, they're more working class, I guess.
And then the alt comics are?
They're, I think the bits are more thought out and
How does working class and thought out?
not thought out. That's it's the wrong word.
How ironic. Are you watching your words? Do you know the difference? Like you're saying,
Yeah, I know, I do. I know. Your energy kind of threw me off. All right.
Oh, watch your words.
Well, alternative comedy is that they talk more about like pre-rehearsed bits and stuff don't work as well. You know what I mean?
You're saying that alternative is more improv based.
More improv, but it's also talking about things that are more like hipstery, like
hats,
Kierkegaard's pants or whatever. I don't know. He's a philosopher.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyway, so I said to Beth, I go,
I still want to know the difference.
yeah, club comics are more like, they do comedy for common people.
Right.
So if you go to the Midwest, right?
Right. So club,
and you go to like Lubbock and you're at some random comedy
as
club.
opposed to comedy fans who already are educated in comedy, have a comedy palate. So it's not their first or second time seeing comedy.
Yeah. Like for instance, I was in Vegas once. This is 20 years ago. And I was at the Riviera when they had that comedy. I don't know if the comedy club's still there. And Andy Kindler was there. And Andy Kindler's a very, like, to me, a alt guy.
Yeah.
And
he's so funny.
He's so funny. And so the whole room was, and no one knew who he was when he was playing. Mm-hmm. It was like, if you go to the Riviera, it's like, well, along with the package, you get this free tickets to the comedy club. Like these just old Midwestern, they don't know anything about anything. I mean, they love Sinbad, which I love him.
Sure, yeah.
So there's all these old people in this room, and Kindler goes, watch my opening joke. Because he goes, it's going to eat it. Right? So he goes up there and it's like, don't you hate it when you get a residual check and it's 9 cents, right? And the whole audience, right? The whole audience is like dead silent.
He did that for you.
Yeah, but I was laughing. So, that's what they do.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't really do it for the common people. Whereas for me, it's like, well, I got to, you know what I mean? I got to do meat and potatoes, switches, and I want to kill this random audience.
Just swipe to a montage of you showing everybody your balls for 10 minutes. The real meat and potatoes. The real working man stuff,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not a good comic. Not bad. So.
The first time you said something honest to me, man. How come you can't be like that more in the pod?
I'm not a good comic?
Well, I'm not saying you are or you're not, but you feel like you're not.
I think I am. But you made me feel like I'm not.
Then Eleanor Roosevelt says nobody can make you feel inferior without your own consent.
Okay. Why are you an alt guy?
I don't. Well, why do you think it? What does that mean to you? Because I have nothing, pros and cons or whatever. I see the difference. I understand, but I don't really have a strong take. I would like to do more alternative stuff as well, but I play in comedy clubs almost exclusively.
Yeah, you're like, I mean, when I say alt, I don't mean like extreme alt. What I'm saying is that there's crossover. Mm-hmm. Okay? You're more
like
of a
when the
crossover
Beatles came over here.
No.
Am I like the Beatles? The Rolling Stones?
You're like the Beatles in the sense that, like, when they first started, they're very poppy, the Beatles, right?
I can imagine.
But then they also can do experimental, like, they Helter Skelter, right? I mean, they can write and experiment. I mean, that's what you are, I guess. Yeah, the Beatles is a good reference.
Yeah.
Like
I know when to like keep going, and I know when to let it be.
Hold them. Know when to hold them.
Know when to walk away. Know when to run. We gotta count your money. Never count your money. Get that in at the table.
And let's
Every
move on.
time another count
And the dealing's done.
when the game is done, you gotta. Yeah.
Yeah. Good times, dude.
So I'm alternative to you.
Yeah, I think because
We've done shows recently
oh my God.
together.
Jesus fucking Christ, you're not even letting me explain. Why are you so defensive about it? It's a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was.
Yeah. I mean, is Andy Kaufman alternative? Yes. Is he a legend? Yes.
You think I'm like Andy Kaufman?
I think I think that there are experimental things that you're doing on stage that's fun.
We all
But it's not like, a switch every fucking joke.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Or like, you know what I mean? It's not traditional, I don't think.
Do you think I'm one of the best comics working right now? Funniest. Not most celebrated.
I think you are.
I do too.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't do this podcast if you weren't that.
Well, I've seen you do some podcasts from people who.
4 times?
What?
4 times?
4 times what?
This is my 4th time on this. 3rd?
4 times 3, 12.
No. When I'm
Times Benfold 5, 60.
What I'm asking you is that I've done other people's podcasts, but what I'm saying is I wouldn't go back and back.
So the reason you're coming here is because I'm such a good comedian, not because we're friends.
You're a friend of mine and I love you and I care about you.
Would you do John Mayer's podcast 4 times?
That would be a different thing, because he's so famous and he probably has a lot of views. So I would probably take advantage of that.
You know, I've been a fan of John Mayer. It feels like, and in fact, it has since I've been a little kid. But I still feel like he's like my age.
Sorry, I gotta.
Hmm?
I'm in Dubai.
Lying.
No, I leave Sunday.
I'll be in Dubai then.
I'll be. Sorry, my bad. I'll be.
You know, Dubai is sometimes what I say before I flush the toilet after a dump.
God, you're so good with words. You're crafty. I think I'm slowly. I think I'm slowly waking up now. You have to understand, like, I've been a little I was like sluggish because I had just woken up and I raced to get here, and I didn't really.
I'm going to give you something. I'm listening.
Okay. What do you need?
I'm going to give you, maybe you know about these. I got into them recently. I get into these recently when they started sponsoring the podcast, and I think they're awesome. Do you ever do these?
What is it?
They're called Magic Mind. Have you taken those?
No, one.
You look in the ingredients. It's like matcha, green tea. It's got a little caffeine in it, not much.
Less stress. I love when they tell you what it does.
I'll tell. I could tell you firsthand. It's like if you drank it, you might and like forgot that you drank it. You'll be like, oh, I feel good.
Okay.
It's not crazy. It's just a little more alert.
Okay. Can I?
Fill up my water too. Oh,
The flavor is interesting. Where'd you get that at?
you can go to magicmind.com/TYSO and use code TYSO20 for 20% off your order.
Let me inject you.
So I have to cancel a spot right now. And can I call the guy and cancel it on your show?
Yeah. Why do you have to cancel?
Because I canceled Brian Monarch, but then I forgot. I said I was going to do this guy Vinny's second show.
Vinnie Fastline?
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, love Vinnie.
Yeah.
I just did. He has a podcast called. Shout out to Vinnie's podcast called My Plus One or something.
Yeah,
Where I just did it with Jackie Tone. Like you
I
bring a
love her.
plus one.
Yeah, but I have a date tonight.
A date?
So I canceled the Brian Monarch one before at the Improv.
Right.
So now I'm going to have to tell him, like, I may or may not show up.
To the improv one?
Yeah,
But you canceled it.
I haven't canceled the second one.
Both Brian's and Vinny's are at the improv. Correct? And you want to cancel one so you could have the date before? I just want to be in on this so we know what's happening as a
So I'm going to call
podcaster.
him. So the first show I had Brian Monarch.
Right?
Okay. And I know what's going on this date. So I canceled. I called him last night. He was very upset.
Well, you last minute cancel. You can appreciate that.
But today, I look at Instagram. Sorry, the magic was in my lungs. What?
A woman said that to me once after she blew me.
I wasn't even there. I don't know why I laughed like that. But it wasn't. But so then today on Instagram, I found that I was, the story of me doing the second show. I forgot about it. So now I'm like, should I even go? Now I could take the date to the second show because it's going to be, but I don't know if I can make it. So can I call him right now on your things? I may or may not show up.
Who called Vinnie?
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's what you're going to do.
What?
Call him. Tell him you got bad news and you got good news.
What's that?
That's the plugins.
Oh, you can hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane. Very good.
Yeah, we care about the quality on this podcast. I'm being serious.
Yeah, I'm being serious too. I don't have his number. Wait. Hold
I
on.
do.
Let's see if it's in the same guy.
I have his number. It is. I saw the poster.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me his number?
I don't give people's numbers, but I'll call him, and you could just answer, or I could ask him if I could. I don't give people's numbers.
Okay. How about this? I won't dial his number, but okay. So because I know that he messaged, I just forget. So what's his number, and I'll show you that he texted me.
Here's what I could do.
Oh my God, just give me his fucking number.
I don't give people's numbers.
Oh my God, dude, this is so stupid.
I'll give you the first. I'll give you the first few.
I got it right here. VIN, maybe Vinnie Vaseline. So it's
What does it end with? Bleep this.
So
and I'll confirm.
Is his number?
Yes.
Okay.
Bleep
so
it.
Fuck off.
I'm just being respectful.
Fuck
I'm
off.
treating people the way I'd want to be treated.
Here we go.
Turn it off speaker.
Wait, hold on. Hello? Yeah, he doesn't work. Your technology doesn't work.
What do you
No,
mean?
I'm with Rick Glassman.
Oh, Rick.
Hey, Vin.
Hey, Vin. So I canceled the Brian Monarch show, his show.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be completely upfront with you. I may or might not show up for the second one.
Wait, what'd you say?
I may or may not show up to your show because I'm on a date.
Oh, shit.
No, all right. It's not good.
Tell him the good news.
The good news is Rick loves you.
That's all right. That's good.
No, why is it? Oh shit! Look at the lineup. You have who else is on it?
Because he promoted you,
Shut
and
the
it's a
fuck up.
last minute
Who's
cancellation.
Who's on it? Whitney?
Yeah, but people love you.
No, Vinny. Who's on it?
Whitney Cummings, Craig Robinson, Trevor Wallace.
Yeah. What does time start? 9:30.
Starts at 9:30.
All right, my dinner reservation's at 7:45.
Go at the end.
Go, yeah, you can.
No, but I don't want to. Here's the thing. Here's my problem with your show is I don't want to follow Craig Robinson because it's fucking impossible to follow.
You don't have to. You could go. You could go before him.
Right before him. All right. So if I show up at around 10, is that good?
No. You got to be there by 9:30.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
9:30.
That's insane.
Be there by 9:30.
No, 10.
Yeah, of course. If you show up at 10, I mean, Whitney was gonna. There's no show starts at 9:30. Justine Marina hosts.
Oh, the show starts at 9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll show up at 10:15.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can make it. Let me ask my date tonight. Hey, do you mind if you want to? Or I could just drop her off too, maybe.
You could bring her, do your set, and leave.
Oh, I know I can bring her, Vinny. What the fuck, man? Why'd you laugh? Your laugh. You still seeing your girlfriend? Your girlfriend?
10 o'clock is perfect.
You still seeing your girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes.
She's great.
She's wonderful.
She is the best.
Yeah.
The best.
Hey, I'm single. You know anybody?
Hey, Vinny, I had a fun time doing your podcast the other day.
Rick, you were fucking hilarious, dude.
You know anybody I can set me up?
You're going on a date tonight.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Vinny.
You canceled on somebody else's show because you're going on a date and you couldn't do it. Now you actually could have done it. You're going on the date, and while you're on this date, you're looking for somebody else to date? Bobby, a bird in the bush is worth a couple in the bush, dude.
Okay, anyway, Vinny, I may or may I'll see you tonight. But just, all right, but if there's all right, I'll see you tonight. Come on. All right, bye. Fuck.
You commit to stuff, you do it.
No, that's not true.
I know.
That's
For
not
you.
true. For you too.
I didn't, no, I do.
You do?
Yeah. Sometimes you have to cancel it, so it is what it is. I understand.
When I look at a lineup, okay, and obviously I can tell oh, Bobby Lee, and I know that I'm the draw, then of course I do everything I can to make that
But
show.
you are a draw, even if you only drew
But
a couple of the people.
but some of these shows are like a hodgepodge, like a mixed bag.
There are shows that I go on and the lineup has a lot of awesome people, but still some people came to see me. It's like Kobe says, even if Kobe's tired, he always gave it his all because there might be some little poor, skinny
This
boy
technology,
or girl.
it's so funny. When you said to plug this in.
Yeah, I wonder why it didn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work because this technology, I've never even seen this before. It
Yeah,
doesn't
give it to
fucking
me.
work.
Maybe it's your phone that doesn't work. Watch.
I should save this number.
I'm going to call Vinny on my phone.
Okay. Rick.
Hey, Vinny, I'm just testing out that my equipment works here. Bobby, could you hear Vinny?
Yes.
Bobby, could you hear this?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, it works. It's your phone that's broken. Vinny,
Yeah.
have a good show tonight, bud. Hello?
Okay. It doesn't work.
Wait, hello?
Bobby's gonna come, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
could you hear me?
I can hear you nice and clear. It
Oh,
sounds
yeah,
like
okay.
Bobby's phone's
Yeah, Bobby's going to be there.
perfect.
All right. Have a good show.
Love you.
So
Bye-bye.
I just did a thing where somebody asked for somebody's number and I just did it.
Worked.
Okay.
You did what?
So Rainn Wilson asked for Nikki Glazer's number and I did it.
But we go by different rules. What I would do is I would tell Rainn.
To me, it's no, that's not. To me, right? When two people that are like, oh yeah,
But
they're
I don't
huge.
know. I don't know. But it doesn't matter.
It does.
It's not. I don't give other
Or
people's business
you're right.
away.
Hold on. You're right. Maybe. Let me go to Nikki. Hold on. I'll say I already did it, so I'm going to go. Hey, I gave Rainn Wilson your number. Is that okay? If she goes, who's that?
Your call has been forwarded to
Is that Nikki? She's not going to pick up for you.
Nikki wouldn't pick up for me? You don't think? Let's ask her if it bothered her.
Is her number
I don't give numbers.
area code?
I'll tell you in a second. I'm calling.
There's no way she's going to pick up for you. She's busy. If she does, I will it'll blow my mind.
I'm so upset that she sounds like she's not going to pick up then.
Let me call her. Yeah, let me call her.
Okay.
Right? If she picks up for me, what's going to happen?
Nothing. There's no way she likes you more than she likes me.
No, she doesn't. Stupid, this podcast. You have to cut the fuck out of this one. It's insane. This is a dumb. Please pick up. Please pick up. This is a fun game. Let's call people to see who would pick up for who.
Yeah.
She hung up on me.
Yeah.
Why didn't I go to a voicemail? I feel like she's somewhere and she tried to pick up.
You think?
Yeah. Anyway, she'll call me back if she wants to.
See who she calls back first.
So anyway, let's go back to the pod. This is stupid.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it works.
Okay, you're right. You win that argument.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I want to say something else. Okay.
I don't think I have to check anymore because I got these new cameras, but my instinct
It's
just to see
great.
if it was going.
It looks great.
What now?
I want to say I'm proud.
Sorry, once I can't hear you. Hello?
I'm so proud of you.
You say that, you've been saying that to me for years, and I believe you mean it, and I think it's nice, but there's also something about it that, like, why do you keep telling me that? It's almost as if you're saying, like, oh, Rick, look, you're doing good, and I'm surprised.
Okay, you know how sometimes you get a litter of kittens?
Of course.
And the vet will go, this one's not going to make it. And then like 5 years later, you see the cat. It's like this.
But it's been 5 years later,
cat.
and then it's 6 years later, and then
it's a
7 years
thriving
later.
Cat. You're like, oh shit, I'm so proud of that cat. That's what it is. I didn't think you were going to make it.
But why do you're proud of the cat?
Yeah.
And then every time you see the cat, you keep saying that.
Yeah, because it's still shocking. I mean, this cat, I'm going to tell you about this kitten, right? It was like, it had no fur, you know what I mean? Right. The heart was on the outside of the skin.
Right. Well,
right. I mean, it was like one of those cats where you're like, there's no way this is going to make it.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
But I love this guy. And then when the cat thrives, you're just like, you want to remind the cat.
When did you think I wasn't going to make it? When did you look at me and think, wow, he's not going to make it?
So you're an anomaly.
You've said that. You've been saying that for years.
I'm sorry. You know what?
No. I want to know.
Okay. Wait, I'm sorry. Guy?
It sounds like a Zoom podcast right now.
Guy. All right. I don't remember what I've said or what I haven't said on your last podcast.
Okay.
Okay, so because I podcast so much, I have fucking no idea. So what I'm saying is
you're a real in comedy. You are a real enigma. And you've taught me a lot of things. You know, here's the thing, dude, with you is you really are, and I'm not lying, you're an enigma. You really are. You are. Rick, you fucking little bastard, you.
You can't.
You're coming to town, right? The second audition
you keep bringing this up. That's very. Doesn't matter.
No. It's a miracle. Yeah, when I found out that you got Undateable and I couldn't even get an audition, right? I went, fuck that guy, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'd see you around the store, and then you went to Montreal before I ever went to Montreal. So when I found out you went to Montreal, I was like, what the fuck? That guy went to Montreal? He's not even a regular at the Comedy Store. And so then what Rick does, he's kind of like a tick. Like a wood tick, yeah. You're going to get Lyme disease, so you might as well just go in the forest, you know?
Huh? Oh, you're like an anomaly because you booked a couple of shows. You're really great, and then just beating and beating and beating and beating and beating. And
I didn't want to do this right now. I don't want to do this.
When did you see me and thought, wow, look at that hairless cat with his heart on his sleeve? Okay, he's not going to make it.
When you got on Undateable.
So after I got on a television show, you thought.
It was your second audition ever.
Okay.
All right. No one books a sitcom on their second audition ever.
To be fair to me, my first audition, I still tested for
I know you did. So you're an anomaly in that way.
Okay.
So when that happened,
like
my mind, I'm like, because I'd never seen you do stand-up. So I'm like, okay, this kid got on a sitcom. It got picked up, right?
It was a comedy.
And then when it was over, right, I'm like, okay, let's see. Because you know, I didn't know you. I didn't meet you at the Comedy Store. I didn't meet you as a comic.
It ended in 2016. We were friends for years at that point.
No.
I thought we were.
I never met you.
We had gone to multiple meals.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we know each other
well. You know what? I'll never say that again. I'll never say that I'm proud of you. Stop. And I'll never say you're an anomaly. And I'll never say all that stuff. I'm sorry. I repeat myself, and your fans right now are bored.
It's not about the repeating. It's more about the implication of like what you were saying. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Why? Oh, because you're a hairless cat and you look like you were no good. So I'm questioning, why did you think I was no good? Why do you think I'm so alternative?
Did you say that I said you were no good?
What was the implication about this cat that's not going to make it?
You're not because I grew up at.
I know.
You know, I grew up in a Korean household.
Yes.
And when I was living there, this Korean household with my parents, my friends would go, dude, your fucking place smells like an Okinawa fish market. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you even know what an Okinawa, whatever, you've been to Okinawa. They never do. You have?
I haven't, but
okay.
I get
it. You can imagine.
Yes.
What does that have to do with anything where you grew up? You grew up
in comedy, I meant. Right? I started with a group of people, right? And you kind of get, and I didn't start with you. You just kind of came out of nowhere.
Everybody comes from somewhere. You just didn't know the origins.
Jesus Christ. Why are you like this sometimes?
Why won't you follow Craig Robinson? Why are you so afraid?
I'm not afraid. Have you followed Craig Robinson?
I'll follow anybody.
Have you followed Craig Robinson?
No, because he likes to go last because he likes to play the piano.
No, he goes last because no one wants to follow him.
I would follow him.
It's hard because the whole audience is singing. And he's so funny. And he's a movie star. It's just a little harder. I just didn't want to do it, especially when I'm on a date. Have you ever been on a date and they come to the comedy club and you're like, oh my God, I got to follow Bill Burr. And your date's never seen you perform. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I have to crush, but how am I going to crush? You know what I mean? That's what it's like.
It's simple to say. Most of the day.
Let's go back to the one. Know when to hold them.
Yeah.
That's better. So anyway,
but do you do think I'm one of the best comedians working right now? Stand up. Like actual just a stand up stage, not just the acting, the drama, the comedy, the podcasting. The actual stand up. Would you agree that I'm one of the funniest comedians working right now? I mean, I don't know if you've watched me because you've gone up after me and before me a couple times at the Comedy
I
Store
watch you all the
recently.
time. I love you.
So what do you think?
I love it.
Help me sell tickets to my Vancouver show on June 5th, Vancouver, and Chicago on August 3rd. Why should people come out and see me?
Because you're a unique voice. You're special.
Mm-hmm.
You
But how's my stand-up?
I'm not there yet. Okay. You're important. You're alive.
How's my stand-up?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Let me get there, dude. You're live. You're alive, you're present, and you're just around.
Yeah. But the stand-up.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Because you've seen me, you've watched
I'm
me
not
perform.
there's so much to talk about, right? That I'm gonna get there. It's like I'm on a path to the stand-up, but I'm only here.
Oh, well, go on.
No, I know. I want to walk.
Okay.
Okay. You've got curly hair.
But you're not saying anything
Yes, I
that
am.
is
there's
why somebody
so
should
much.
see me, though. Because if you don't think so, you could say that here. I won't edit
No,
around it.
yeah,
but
yeah.
I know you've been on shows that I've been on, and let's be real. Do people want to come?
Yes.
Why? And am I the best?
That's why. That's like, what's life about? Like, how do we answer that?
If they want to see a comedian.
Yeah, how do we answer, like, what is life about? We don't know.
Oh, that's not what I'm asking.
Yeah. And also, is there a God? We don't know. So, like, is Rick Glassman funny? He could be.
Okay. That's fine.
No, come on, dude. You said I had Down syndrome earlier.
No, you didn't. I said
I'm
you go to
missing
21
chromosomes.
in me. So
You said I have chromosomes missing.
You said you had two
Why is it
chromosomes
every
missing.
time we're together, this happens? I think this is the only podcast where I'm like, I have an agenda. Like, I want to talk about these things, right? But it always comes between, like, it's always just combative tit for tat. Do people like it?
If you guys like when Bobby and I podcast together, comment. What should they say?
I don't know.
Say, I don't know.
Do you think that you and I, like, if I didn't have one with Andrew, I didn't have TigerBelly, do you think that you and I would be able to have a good one?
Yeah, I think Andrew and I would have a better one than you and I would.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think if you came to me and said you want to do a podcast with me, and Andrew came to me and said I want to do a podcast with me, I would say to Andrew, Bobby asked me first. Let me talk to Bobby and see how he would feel if I don't do it with him. And then if you said, Rick, come on, I never cancel on people, I would be like, Bobby, you're lying.
I can't. I honestly can't see why anyone would be sitting here, laying in their bed, listening to us. Honestly, just imagine listening to us talk.
I wonder where people are.
No,
Comment where you are when you're watching
what I'm saying
this.
is, I just
Comment
can't
that. I wanna
imagine
know.
why they would want to listen. It's just two kids. Just we're not even connecting on any level. Yeah,
That's not true.
it's true, dude. Like this bullshit drama you're doing right now.
That's not true.
Yeah, this fucking bullshit drama you're doing. It's not real.
That's not true.
It's
We
not
are
real. It's not real what you're doing. How dare you?
No! Oh, holy shit. Dude, that was. Hey, man, we got to get you into superhero school.
Superhero school?
Superhero school. Superhero school. Superhero school. You can't expect to cut me off and think I'm going to do it. Superhero school. Superhero school. Oh, no. You swallowed the smoke, huh? Oh.
I'm just kidding. Adam. It's me.
Nah, man, the damage has been done. You ain't real.
Shame, 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 shame. I saw that on.
I know.
Do you want to go home? Do you tip your waiters?
No, she wants to stay.
Oh, shit. All right, here we go. That's a fun game. Do you want to go home?
No.
Do you want to go home?
Raise your hand. There's got to be one person that definitely needs to go home. There's got to be one. There's got to be someone that guy needs to go home.
Bring him on! Bring him on! Bring him on! Get him! Bring him! Shame! 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 No, right behind you! Right behind you! Right there! Yeah. Shame!
Game of Thrones.
Oh, is that from Game of Thrones too?
Anyway. Did you see Abigail?
I haven't seen her in a while. How's she doing?
It's a movie.
No.
Oh, I really liked it. People aren't talking about that movie. It gets a little crazy, but it's just a fun movie.
Which one's Abigail?
It's about a vampire girl.
Oh, is that the one with Sydney Sweeney? Hello?
Hi, it's Rainn calling.
Rainn, Rick Glassman, how are you?
Hey, Rick. I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Hey, Rainn, it's Bobby.
Could you hear
Hi, Bobby.
Hi. So, Rainn, I gave you Nikki's
I'm
number.
good, by the way. Thanks for asking.
I think I did say, how are you doing?
I know.
Can we replay the tape?
No,
Can we
you
roll
did.
the tape back on that?
You did. I was answering you.
Oh, okay, good.
Anyway, I gave you Nikki's number. I was a little frightened because I didn't ask permission from Nikki, but I just sent it anyway because I just assumed that she'd want it. But then she texted me back and she said, "Yes, please give it to him." So it's just like everything's fine.
So the reason I called was because Bobby asked me for a friend's phone number, and I said, "Hey, Bobby, I'll ask him if that's okay. I don't give people's phone numbers away without asking the person first." And Bobby thought that's ridiculous, and I said, "Well, that's how I would want to be treated." So then Bobby's like, well, I just gave Nikki Rainn's number or Rainn Nikki's number without asking. And I go, that's your stuff, but I would have asked first. And Bobby thought that was crazy of me.
If Pepsi-Cola wanted Coca-Cola's fucking number, I just assumed that they're going to want each other's numbers.
They do not get along, and you know that. Rainn, the point is, Bobby's logic is, yeah, but if they're both famous, it's okay.
No, not even just famous, but this like-minded, like kind famous. They're both really good people famous.
Give me an example of somebody who's famous who's not kind.
I don't want to say that because I want to. Okay,
but you'll give them a phone number.
Anyway, thanks, Rainn.
Rainn, what do you think of that logic?
I think Rick, you're 100% in the right. I think Bobby is 100% in the wrong.
There it is.
Okay, Rainn. Okay.
I think that in this case, I used to have Nikki's number, and I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared. So it all happens to be kosher.
Yeah, chances are it's usually kosher, but if it's just in case it's not, we should check, right?
Yeah. I would not want like Andrew Santino to just text me and be like, hey, it's Andrew Santino.
Obviously, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, you would give Rainn's... Sorry, go ahead,
Rainn. But Bobby, would you give Matt Damon my number?
Yes.
See, so there's some kind of hierarchy of celebrity going on here.
You know, I just had Matt Damon on the podcast, actually. Swipe to it.
Can I talk about my new movie?
Yeah.
Mars 2. I go back.
Yeah?
Yeah, I go back. No, he hasn't. Anyway, Rainn, you're right. I learned a valuable lesson, and I will never do that again, okay? I apologize. You fucking asked me.
Bobby, do me a favor.
I like the way you lead with your heart, Bobby. I like the way you lead with your heart.
Bobby, hold up Rainn's book for
You're
me,
like,
please.
oh,
no, fuck them.
They're both good people. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Rainn, I have your book at the end of the table next to Bobby, and I'm asking Bobby if he would hold it up, and he said no.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
wow.
No, Rainn, you're not. It's so far away. I don't want to get up and get it. I don't want to get up and get it, Rainn.
You don't have to get up. Touch.
I have my headphones on, and it's like I don't want to walk up. It's not.
It's not even a full arm's length away, Rainn.
That's not true. It's on the other side of the room, Rainn.
We're gonna clip this, Rainn, and we're gonna show it to you.
I have an even better story.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm in a car right now coming home from the airport.
Oh.
And
how are your arms?
I was hung, and boy, all these tires.
Very good, Rainn. Pivot.
And I was needed a snack, and I started eating some turkey jerky from Trader Joe's, and then I looked in the bag, and it was all moldy.
Oh.
But I'd already swallowed like 2 mouthfuls of moldy turkey jerky. And I thought the whole point of jerky is that it doesn't grow mold. Like, it's jerky. It's immune to like.
But Rainn, did you just buy it at the store? Did you just buy it at the store, or was it in your car for a while?
No, it was in my bag, but it was in my bag for like, I don't know, a month. It wasn't like a year old or something.
And it was still in the package, or had it been opened?
It had been open.
Yeah, of course. Then of course, Rainn.
You got 10 days tops with an open
10
bag
days,
of jerky.
man. You fucking
It
jerk
gets
off.
moisture.
What a dipshit.
But jerky is supposed to not get moldy.
No,
It's jerky. It's
no.
dried out.
When you dry age a steak, it gets mold and they cut it off. There's moisture in there. But when it's in a sealed bag, it's keeping the moisture out. It even has those silicone or whatever packs. If you look at any bag of beef jerky, it'll say something like this.
How am I?
Please consume within 10 days, although I have a feeling you'll eat it right away or something like that.
That'd be good. You should write ad copy. But how am I learning this valuable lesson at age 58?
I have no idea, dude. I have no idea.
I'm going to let you guys go.
I love you, Rainn. Thank you. And I've learned so much from you, and I love you so much. Thank you. Okay.
Rainn, anything you want to plug?
Bobby.
You want to plug anything? Soul Boom.
Well, here, hold up the book.
Yeah, I'll fucking hold it up. Hold on.
Easy with the other book.
Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah. What? Look, go get Soul Boom. We Need a Spiritual Revolution by Rainn Wilson, guys. It's a great book. And look at it.
It's a good picture. When you decided to put a picture of yourself on the back, did you say, I'm going to go for author, or did you already have this picture and it worked out? Because this is a I have a book picture.
Bye, Rainn.
I want to plug Megalopolis by Francis Ford Coppola. It's coming out next year. It doesn't have a distributor, and it looks like just a glorious train wreck. But I'm going to be there on opening night.
Well,
so
we can't wait to watch it.
We can't wait to watch it,
Francis
Rainn.
Ford Coppola.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Rainn.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Well,
Was that necessary? Was any of that necessary?
I called a while ago when before I called Nikki. That's when I called about talk about it. And then we talked about it, and then he called back.
That was not necessary.
How do you feel right now?
I just feel okay because I like the guy a lot, so I'm fine.
What is the negative feeling you're having right now? Racist. That was racist.
I have sleep in my eyes.
I have to go pee.
I have to poo.
Do it.
No. You have to pee, really?
Oh, Bobby.
Again?
Stop.
Again.
Let me help to check you.
Okay, I just honestly, first of all, this podcast I feel like goes way too long. We don't have a rhythm. It's like two people on two different planets talking about two different things. I'll tell you that right now. I just feel like
When I was in middle school, I would get drunk and I would just suck guys' dicks.
I gotta go, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. I hope they fucking edit this part out. I have to look at my schedule this week. Hold on. And then, is there really a guy that does all that?
Does what?
Your directions?
Well, people didn't hear the direction, so they don't know what you're talking about. But a little inside baseball. Yes, throughout the podcast, I talked to JonMichael with certain.
Have you ever met JonMichael?
Yes, I think at the Improv. If JonMichael, if so, let's put up that picture. Yes, at the Improv. At the Improv's 60th anniversary.
Interesting.
You also met my buddy Tom, who did all the diarrhea that you just did.
Interesting.
Is that you're doing your London?
Hello.
What do you think of this?
I love it. Is that a new anime?
It's about to. It's.
Is it Wolverine and who's that creature? Oh, I know what it is. Morpheus.
The Goblin, Rick and Goblin.
Oh, Rick and Goblin.
New merch from the trading cards.
Oh, that's great.
You know how you're Toad?
Yeah. Why am I Toad?
I turn people into superheroes.
I'd love to do it.
You know who would be a good?
What?
The pig in Dragon Ball
Fuck
Z.
you.
No, who's up?
Fuck you.
Do you know the pig I'm talking about?
I'll be Toad.
Oh, from Mario?
No, there's a toad in. There's a toad in it.
I think you would be a pretty good Dragon Ball Z character, like a pig.
Okay. Great. How long does this go? You want to go? Keep going?
Yeah, we can end it.
I mean, it's how long do these usually go?
Usually between 90 minutes and 120 minutes.
Oh, so we have to keep going then.
We don't have to.
I want to.
Okay.
Now, there's something that's going on right now that okay, so check. I just want to tell you something.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge Arsenal FC fan.
Huge
Arsenal FC fan.
Arsenal FC. The FCs? Arsenal, the soccer team?
Yeah.
Football?
Yeah. So, and I've been fans for them most of my life. Anyway, so this year
They want you to throw out the first kick.
No, I'm not. Just let me finish. This is really serious. Can you be real?
Mm-hmm.
So this year so today, our nemesis, not our nemesis, but another team, right, had to either draw or lose in this game for us to win the league. And I'm afraid to find out what the fucking score is. And it's like, I want to Google it so bad, but it's like, I don't think I can. It's going to be heartbreaking.
Well, this type of situation is often when, like, if a son or daughter got the letter from their first choice college and, like, they're too scared to open it. And a lot of times the parent or a sibling or a boyfriend or girlfriend will
We're not
open
doing
it
that.
for
We're
them.
not doing that. Because you're going to play tricks on me. And I can't even allow that to happen.
I would not.
I'm going to Google it now.
If you care.
I'm going to Google it now.
But before you do, I want to tell you something. If this is something that, remember when you said, will you be serious for a second?
Yeah.
Did you see what I did? I went like this.
Uh-huh.
I love jokes, not lying. If this is something that's important to you, I would take a look, not play any tricks, and deliver to you with proper bedside manner. And I'd like you to trust me on that.
Okay, so I want to tell you what to look for.
No. The team.
So it's not Arsenal. Arsenal plays next this
You
weekend.
just check the team. If
So
they
it's
won
so
or-
Manchester City was playing Tottenham.
Ooh.
Now, if Tottenham won, that's great.
Yeah, we want Tottenham to win.
Or if Tottenham tied with Man City, that's good as well.
You just don't want
Man City to win.
Tottenham football score.
Yeah, from today. Oh my God, this is going to cost me. I'm like literally having PTSD right now. Not PTSD, but like a traumatic.
Well, that's
not traumatic. I'm just like scared.
Okay. Well, I have bad news for you. Tottenham lost.
Fuck, dude.
I'm sorry. At the end of the game, right? That's the final
Yes, the
score.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, they lost 0-2. Man City won.
Fuck, man.
Does make me think of Mance Raider when you were talking about Game of Thrones earlier, but we don't need to talk about that right
It's so
now.
upsetting. Because
So now it's over. Is it single elimination?
No, it's not that. It's okay. So the man's.
So Arsenal
Okay.
plays and they can't get into the tournament now?
No, it's not the fucking tournament. What are you talking about, man? It's so upsetting. Like they can't just fucking.
Well, could you explain what's happening then? Is this a tournament right now?
No, it's not a tournament. It's a season. You know how
Yes.
yeah, right.
So now your team is below, but could they catch up or is the season almost over?
No, West Ham would have to beat Man City this weekend, but they're going to play at the Etihad, which is Man City Stadium, and there's no way. Manchester City is the greatest Premier League team ever created, and they have the greatest manager of all time,
Ryan Reynolds.
Pep Guardiola. Okay,
Isn't that what you take if you have indigestion?
yeah, that too. He owns the company.
Huh.
He used to be
I
the
heard
man.
they were abysmal.
He used to, he used to be the manager of Barcelona during their heyday. He's a legend, this guy.
Nick Thune's wife is too, right? Dry Barcelona.
So anyway, yeah, I'm like really passionate about this, so I don't know what you're doing, but so we this year, last year we took second, but this year we're just 1 point, behind
One
them.
win. Is that what you mean by point?
No, because it's a point system
Based on wins and losses, correct?
Yes. And
But when it's winning, is it who has the league in first place, or is it a certain amount of people when the season is over make it to a playoffs?
There's no playoffs.
There's no
in the
like
Premier
World
League.
Cup type stuff.
No.
Got it.
It's just the end of the season. They just tally up the points, and then
Whoever has the most, right?
Yeah. There's no
Kind of like this, that thing.
Yeah.
Whoever has the most.
Can I look it up real quick? Now that I know the score. Here's the interesting thing, though. So there's a theory. So Tottenham Hotspur that played Man City today, there are direct rivals. So people were saying that Tottenham's purple is going to lose, so that we don't win the league.
Any athlete, any real athlete knows
I agree.
That's not an option.
That's true. I believe that too. I think you're right. I think Tottenham tried.
There's no way.
There's no way. You want to win.
Yeah. Always.
You always want to win, no matter what the thing. Because your pride's on the line.
Winning is more important than your teammates, your enemies losing. Nothing, like, oh, we're going to be bad to make them look bad. Then you're the bad guy. And then they have a right to not like you. That's crazy. No, you always try.
That's true. Well, especially for you and I. Thanks for having me on. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Can I leave?
If you want to.
I mean, it's been an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, before you leave, I like to end the podcast by asking, how did you feel?
I feel great. I love doing your podcast.
Good. And is there anything you'd like to plug?
Not really.
Bobby, thank you so much for coming over.
Thank you for having me.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Theme music. Bobby, stay there for a second. I'm going to get a thumbnail.
Blabbity blue, scoop dee. Oh yeah. Skittle